What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Infinite Warfare Epic Variant Reviews on BlackTideTV. Last week's Twitter poll results are in, and with a total of 45 votes, the first place winner is actually a tie between the E-Ride Cyclopean and the HVR Gemini. Now, because it's a tie and it's my show, I decided that, you know what, I'm going to choose which one I want to do. So I picked the HVR Gemini because it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and I am absolutely swamped right now for videos. I was actually just doing the scheduling there the other night, and I've got enough videos to do a double upload, including live streaming every day for the next 2 weeks. So I'm just completely swamped. I wanted a really simple variant to do, and the E-Ride Cyclopean is not that variant. That thing is going to take a lot of testing, a lot of work. There's a lot of really big changes with that weapon, whereas the HVR Gemini, well, it's just akimbo. So that's what I chose for this video. Now, just a quick reminder, at the beginning of this video, there is another Epic Variant Review Twitter poll running on my Twitter page at BlackTideTV. That will be linked in the description down below, and you can just search it up on Twitter at BlackTideTV. It's spelled the exact same way as the YouTube name. So if you head over there, there are 4 options that you can vote on for what you want to see in next Saturday's Epic Variant Review. The 4 options being the EMC Switchblade, the DMR1 Spectacle, the Volt Goliath, which is currently winning, and the Rack 9 Smoothbore. Now, getting into today's review, we're discussing the HVR Gemini, which is of course a mission team variant, the very first mission team variant that we've covered for this series. So this mission team variant unlocks at level 50 with Sabre Team 7, which is of course your 3rd mission team. Now, I think as far as mission team progression goes in this game, the higher the mission team, the more difficult the challenges and the more XP needed to level up, at least between levels 1 and 50. So Sabre Team 7 being the 3rd mission team, it takes quite a bit of extra experience to level up and quite a bit of extra experience to get through. I personally went from my mission teams 4 down to 1, so I started with Wraith, and then I went to Sabre Team 7, and now I'm on to Orion Initiative, and then I will do JTF Wolverines at the end. But this one isn't going to be too difficult to unlock. I mean, level 50 isn't that bad of a grind considering there's 100 levels with each mission team now. And the missions for Sabre Team 7 are fairly straightforward. A lot of them have to do with using equipment in certain games. Some of those challenges can be difficult for many, but I think they're pretty easy, they're pretty straightforward, and this weapon is pretty easy to unlock. Now, being a mission team variant, you can't actually unlock this weapon with salvage of any kind. You must hit level 50 with Sabre Team 7. But first, do you actually want to grind out to level 50 with Sabre Team 7? Do you want to take all of that time, all of the time necessary to unlock this variant? I would say not. It's not the greatest variant in the world, and well, I'll just give you the examples in the weapon trait section. So we're going to talk about the weapon traits here, throwing up the weapon, the epic variant card on the screen so you guys can follow along. The HVR Gemini is an epic weapon. It has the epic trait Twin Sanity, which gives you an akimbo attachment free of charge with increased hip spread, well, quote unquote increased hip spread, and it can no longer aim down sights, obviously being an akimbo weapon. It also has the common trait Readiness, which reloads your magazines faster when they are empty, which is pretty cool to have on an akimbo weapon because you can kind of fire off one side of your weapon and reload that one really quickly while you're firing off the other side of your weapon, although that's not exactly a tactic that I would really condone. It's not the greatest tactic in the world because you're definitely going to need both barrels to get the job done with this weapon. See, the thing is, this weapon does not have improved hip spread over the base variant of the HVR. Actually, I should start with the HVR as a whole. That weapon just does not fit the need for an akimbo attachment. When you're looking at the HVR, this is a high damage, really high accuracy kind of weapon. Yes, it has some pretty great hip fire, but it's got extremely slow fire rate. It's one of the slowest firing, if not the slowest firing SMG in the entire game. Generally, when you're looking for an akimbo SMG, you want something really fast firing, really something that's really good in close quarters. This is more or less the long-range SMG in this game, so it just doesn't work with akimbo. And like I said, the hip fire spread on this weapon is not improved, and I will show you some testing at the end of this video when the commentary is over, but the hip fire on this weapon is actually much worse than the standard hip fire of just holding one HVR in your hand. Now, the stats in the game will say that you have increased damage. Well, technically you do because you're firing 2 guns at once, but practically you actually do not have more damage. The weapon doesn't do any more damage, it does the exact same amount of damage, you're just shooting 2 guns at once. Now, this weapon, I wouldn't say it's that great. It's honestly probably one of the worst, if not the worst, epic mission team variant in the game. A lot of people really like it because it kind of brings back that nostalgic COD feeling where it's just silly to run around and spray and pray with your SMGs. It's kind of like the UMP-45 akimbo from Modern Warfare 2, if you remember that weapon. That was not a weapon that you wanted to use with akimbo mode. Like, that was not a weapon that you put in akimbo. You use like the MP5K or something else that had a faster fire rate and more accuracy, not this weapon. So I would highly advise that you do not go for this weapon right away. Of course, if you do have Sabre Team 7 just sitting around, you haven't completed your Sabre Team 7 yet, you might as well go for it and get it done. But in the long run, I would not go for this weapon first. I thought it was going to be really great when I first saw it, but it really just isn't. Now, if you are going to use this weapon, if you do think it's that great, even if you're just going to completely ignore me, laser sight is absolutely 110% necessary, as is scavenger or rewind, some form of increased ammunition. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below what you think about the HVR Gemini and what is the best epic mission team variant in the game. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which should be coming out a little bit later today.